Hey guys, Deannette, Stumpy. Welcome to our channel today.
Welcome to Perry Hill Farms.
Yes, today. Have y'all?
Onions is on the agenda.
Today. Onions.
Today.
Bless his heart. I don't. Oh, I know what it is.
See the onions over there? See them over there? See them right there? They are.
He just ate a chocolate brownie.
I did not.
He did.
Half a brownie.
Yeah. Sugar is not nice to him.
That's right. That's the reason I'm marrying my wife.
He's so nice.
Oh yeah. Right.
I hope that y'all have gotten some rain. We have gotten, how many inches of rain you think? Seriously. Seriously!
Maybe 2.
A total of 2 inches in the last week, which has been great for us. And I think we're still expecting more. The wind is blowing like crazy. It's cold. It's turned off cold here. The ground is really, really wet. It's been a little over 2 weeks since I showed you the video where I clipped the onions. Today is the day that we're going to put them in the ground. Stumpy's already come, got this area plowed. We're going to go right beside, we've got the broccoli and the cabbage here planted. We're going to go right beside the cabbage and start our onion rows and get them in the ground. So we thought we'd let y'all come along with us. It's wet. I put my boots on because it's pretty wet out there. We're going to get started. You need me to bring the tray?
No. Just leave it right there and pull you up some onions.
Which one do you plant first?
Them on the left.
Porta blancas?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Okay, so the first onions we're going to plant are going to be the porta blancas. And that's what stuff is laid down now. And I'm going to get behind them and start standing them up and get them going. But we've got half a tray of these. And we'll get them planted. I'm going to go ahead and label this row here. Porta blancas. You want me to,
If you see 2 together, you'll notice I laid them in the middle of the holes. Just break them apart. Just like this is 2. Right in the hole. Very gently just pull them apart.
Okay. Stumpy said that these were looking much bigger than they were last year. Since we cut the roots, we cut the tops. We did order garlic. That's when we planted up at Jace's place. His raised beds. Okay. You know, some onions are better for sauteing. Some onions are better for eating raw. So the ones that have 2 bulbs in them, I'm splitting them. At least that's what Stumpy told me to do. So I have some doubles. And all I'm doing is I'm just going to split them. And Stumpy's went ahead and made some holes for me. So just push them down in there and pull the dirt to them. Okay guys, we just finished the Porta Blancas. We've got 2, look at my finger, yeah, 2 full rows of Porta Blancas. We're getting ready to plant the red creoles, correct? The red creoles. But you can see, there's a row, and then here's a row right here by me. 2 full rows. And you ask us why, and we tell y'all, we've told you before, but why do we plant so many onions? Well, we make salsa and sell it, and we cook with onions a lot. So we like to plant a lot of onions, so we'll have enough for our salsas that we make, and of course then for us to put up for ourselves. So that's why, and we just love them. And when you talk about, you know, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 families, 4 to 5 families that eat off of this garden. You know, this really isn't a whole lot of onions when you think in the mindset that you're planting for the year. You know, and how many onions you cook with. So that's really not a whole lot of onions, but we love them. So anyway, Stumpy's just about got the red creoles ready to go in the ground. I'm gonna get them going.
It's gonna take these 2 right here for sweet onions. Probably could plant those 4. Feel the urge.
Red creole. Gotta mark it. Wait. Do I need to start way down there? That's where your hole started.
Yeah, I started along with the cabbage. See?
Oh yeah. So I've got the red creole planted here. Got 1 full row of the red creole. Like Stumpy said, I like to pickle these red onions. They're a milder heirloom onion. They originated out of the Caribbean, I think, and that's where they get the Creole name. And they're popular down in Louisiana. Excellent for cooking and fermenting. So we got 1 full row of red creole. He's going to get us a drink of water, and boy, the sun has come out. It's warming up. That feels so good. Perfect for the onions in the garden today. Okay, our 2 rows of Carta Blanca. They are a hybrid onion, white onion, white round onion, and they really do well if you plant them in the fall and overwinter them. And remember, your onions are heavy feeders, so we'll come back here in a few weeks and we'll throw some fertilizer to them and keep them fertilized. Stumpy's back with the Texas sweet onions. We'll get them planted. But remember, you have to fertilize them because they are heavy feeders, so we'll keep them fertilized and growing. But these are going to be our white onions, some of our white onions that would grow, and then of course our Creole red, and then our Texas sweet would be a sweeter onion, a yellow onion that we have. So let's go get them planted. So Stumpy's getting the Texas sweet onions, and they're probably the ones that we have the most of. Where we got 2 rows of Carta Blanca, 1 row of the red creole, we'll probably have, we've got 2 trays of Texas sweet.
Yeah, when I got a fellow at church, I promised a half a tray to.
Well, that's fine, but we're going to plant a tray and a half of these. These we love because they're a sweet onion. Kind of like your, I guess they would be a type of Aldea, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a type of Aldea onion, a sweet onion, and we just love it for fish fries and even for cooking. And it's the onion that
Texas sweet.
we use in, yeah, Texas sweet. I said that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the onion we use in our salsa. So that will be the onion we have. And I want to show you, bring me one of those good size, look at the difference. Okay, so you remember me clipping these tops a couple weeks ago, and they were thin. Okay, here's one that I didn't get clipped. It doesn't, well, it's not as impressive. Okay, So that proved my point. But anyway, look at that right there. My hands to see. That right there. It's a good stiff onion. It's not too small. Now some of those red Creole onions, they were still tiny. They didn't. Their stems.
Developed a little slower.
Yeah, I think they are a slow growing onion, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get started on these. I'm excited. Boy, about these. Me and Stumpy were talking about. I was planting those red Creoles, and my grandfather's barn had this little shop where it's where we shelled peas at. It's where he stored his onions and potatoes out there under the shop, and his garden was around it. And I said, man, that just smells like Granddaddy's shop, you know. And so we were talking about how funny it is. That's just a smell of something, an aroma would bring back a memory, and it does. It brings back great memories of hanging out in the garden with with Mom and Dad, more Dad, and Granddaddy and Granny, and all. But man, these look good. Look at these roots, healthy roots. And these, like I said, these are what we got from Hoss Tools, the seeds. And so we started planting them in seed trays, and now we're transplanting them to the garden. So let's get started. Our fall garden is planted.
Done with onions.
Absolutely. How many rows did we end up with? Well, let us tell you what we ended up with. We got two rows of Carta Blancas. We got one row of Red Creole. And Stumpy, how many rows of Texas Sweet do we have?
4.
Did we end up with 4?
4.
1, 2, 3,
4.
We sure did. We ended up with 4 rows of Texas Sweet. And like I told you, those are some of our favorite onions anyway.
Yeah.
That took us, what, a couple hours? Yeah, to get planted. We still have half a tray of
Texas Sweet.
Texas Sweet. We're going to go bless a elderly man that goes to church with us. And
yeah, Mr. Leroy.
And we
you know, it goes back to being a neighbor. I don't mean to interrupt my wife, but
yeah,
it just goes back to being a neighbor. They're such a fine couple that go to church with us, and they still gardening all themselves, you know, and they're up in their 70s. And I think Mr. Leroy told me the other day he was 80.
Wow.
And they still garden, still grow stuff and all. He wanted some onions, so I told him I'd have him some onions. But anyway, what I was talking about being neighborly, you know, back late summer, early fall, Mr. Leroy called us, and he said, Eric, I got way more pears than I can ever eat. He said, y'all come get you some.
Back up this way a little bit, honey.
And
there you go.
that sun's tough on us. But anyway, wound up going over and getting about 7 or 8 5-gallon buckets of pears, and he still give pears away. That one tree.
Yep.
That thing made a ton. But anyway, I don't know how many quarts of pears we put up in syrup, light syrup, you know, make cobblers and stuff. We made some pear butter and some pear sauce, you know, like
Pear jam, pear honey.
Pear honey, pear jam. Made a bunch of little things in the sun, man. Get over on this side.
Now we're cooking. Why not just hold it?
I don't care.
There we go. Now the sun's in our
She's gonna show you the rest of the garden anyway.
Yes.
And just show you all the fall stuff we do have planted.
Yep. Let's go.
So.
Okay, guys. Stumpy's starting to hoe it.
A little too wet.
It is wet.
Probably gonna wait another day or two, let it dry a little.
This is our red cabbage. You can see how pretty. Look how pretty that looks. And it's growing all the way down. That's the red cabbage. This row was the this is the broccoli.
This is cauliflower, I can tell you.
Oh no, wait, yes.
It's that self-wrapping cauliflower.
We had a flaming...
Tell how they're starting to turn.
Yes. So we had a flaming star.
Yeah.
And yellow something cauliflower. So this is the row of cauliflower that we have, and look how good it looks. Every plant is standing tall. This is our green magic broccoli, a row of it here. This was the other cauliflower on this row going right here. And then this would be our stonehead cabbage growing. Look how pretty it's growing. So we have cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower growing here. Then of course, all of our rows of onions. 7 rows. And I'll just walk. I don't know if you can see. Those beautiful. There's our red Creole. And then here's where our Texas sweet starts right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows. 4 rows. That's exciting. I'm going to take you over here to the raised bed. So that's the bed. And that's our 40 by 50? 40 by 60? You know, we used to garden in this whole acre. We just do big long rows. And we learned that smaller segments are much more manageable. And so this it's probably a little bit longer than...
Yeah, that's 60, 70 foot.
Yeah, it's probably a 40 by 70 would be the longest that it is here. But still manageable for us. So let me come and take you over here. And let me show you our carrots. Look at these carrots. Stumpy said he found, look at this. Look at this. Look at the carrots. Stumpy said he found some as big as our finger. Yep, look down in there. Can you see that? See that carrot? Look at a carrot down in there. We have a carrot. Oh, I can't wait. But here we go. Carrots are looking great. They are nice and wet. Got one little spot here that didn't take. I'm not sure what happened there. But for the most part, we've got carrots coming in. Yep, probably right here on this big one. Oh, there's one, a nice one. Let me get down in there and show you. Can you see that? Oh, you can't see it, can you? Right there, look in there. There's 2. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. And you can see we got the rabbit poo compost on top, which is fertilizing it quite well. Over here, this is our Brussels sprouts, and they don't look as good as I would like for them to look. Looks like worms are eating them, which is kind of discouraging. So let me show you. We've got to do something about the worms. But here's our Brussels sprouts. There's a good plant, but you can see we got bugs. Look at this, the worms are eating them up. Yeah, I need to get something to take care of it. But this is our Brussels sprouts here. I feel like I just weeded this bed. I did just a few days ago. You can tell the bugs. See, the bugs are eating at the Brussels sprouts. Oh, this poor plant here. We gotta do something. Gotta do something. But look right here. That is kohlrabi. Never grown that before. I'm excited. The bugs are eating it as well. We need to treat that. But we've got some spinach. Spinach looks great. Look at the spinach. Beautiful spinach growing. And I guess we scattered some, that looks like mustard seed coming out. lettuces. And we have one middle row that looks good. That's pretty much our fall garden. We still have some more work to do in getting the weeds out. But up there at the front, I do need to go show you the celery, the Swiss chard, and the collards I got. That looks really good up there. Let me go show you. Okay, up here in my 4x4 bed is my multiplying onions that I've got in here. They look great. They look really, really good. Over here is my celery. And what Stumpy did, we added some leaf mulch to it to help. That looks really, really good, but celery is good, looking great. And then over here, he added some more leaf mulch here, but our collards here, see how good they look? They look great in this raised bed. And that's something I've never grown before, Swiss chard. So if you got any good recipes for it, I will be glad to take the recipes. I've never cooked it before, so I'm interested to see how it tastes. But that's about everything we got planted. Of course, we got the cover crop, the clover, and the mustard. I think we got some radishes planted out there on the cover crop on the rest of the garden for just as a cover crop. But it can also serve as food for us as well. So there you have it. Onions are planted. Hallelujah.
Alright guys, just winding down this video, just to let you know, as soon as them greens and all start to get ready, I'll be canning some. I'll be doing a canning video on greens.
Right.
And I've done one before, but I'm gonna do another one or two just to get everybody freshened back up,
Right.
And we got lots out there, but we just want to thank y'all for watching.
Yes.
Me and my wife has just been out in the garden this evening, working, planting, enjoying just nice weather.
It hasn't been hot at all.
Not bad at all. And just want to say we appreciate you watching. God bless you. Remember, a simple life's a much more enjoyable life.
It is.
If I didn't believe that, I wouldn't say it. But I do believe it with all my heart.
That's right. Listen, please share our videos. Please like and subscribe. Leave us a comment down below.
That's right.
We'd love to hear from you. We enjoy all your comments and try to respond to all of them. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next video.